Super Smash Bros. Melee. If you've been a follower of me for a long enough time, then you've at least heard me mention this game once, or at least play it in a stream or something, when I used to get my ass kicked in tournaments.
I can't fucking play this game. Alright, so if it wasn't obvious, we kinda lost.
Now, even though I've probably talked about this game a lot, on stream and off stream, I don't think I've actually expressed how much I actually love this game. Genuinely, Melee is probably in my top 10 games of all time. It's that good in my opinion. And I really hate that it's such a black sheep of a game where it's not getting the recognition that it deserves. Anyway, even though I like to play this game a lot, there are times where I can't, like when I'm at my college campus. But what if I could? Okay, hear me out here. I just bring my GameCube controller with me to my college campus, and I just play on my off times. That's a brilliant idea, so one day, I just said fuck it, and I brought my GameCube controller with me. Now, I didn't really have any intentions of actually turning this into a video while I was recording any of this shit, but then I thought like, I mean, why not? If you polish a piece of shit enough, someone's gonna look at it, right? But whatever, yeah, now it's a challenge video where I'm trying to win a game at my college campus. Anyway, also before we start the video, I want to say, I don't usually make Melee videos, I make commentary videos, so hey, if you like this video and you're planning on subscribing, first of all, fuck yeah, dude. But second of all, maybe look at my other videos before you actually decide on subscribing because, yeah, I don't really make Melee videos usually. Anyway, enjoy! So, me and one of my friends, after eating some food, decided to sit down at kind of like a cafe type of situation where I set up my PC to play Melee. But here's where I did my first mistake. I forgot to set up my microphone before hitting record. Meaning, it didn't save the fucking settings, meaning you cannot hear me. Also, you might have noticed that I censored most of my webcam. Why is this? Because, well, we sat in front of a cafe where people were just fucking walking around and showing their faces. And here's the thing, it's illegal to record people without their consent. Also, I just don't want to dox anyone. Anyway, I will say though, maybe not setting up the microphone was a good thing because this is what it would sound like if we did have the microphone audio.
Hello, test, test.
Yeah, I know, not the most pleasant thing on the ears, is it? Anyway, after setting up everything, I actually queued up for a match, and my first match was against a Falco Ditto. How nice is that? Oh, they just quit out. Okay, well, maybe the connection was bad, or maybe they just didn't want to play the Falco Ditto. It's fine. I'll just look for another person to play with. After a bit of waiting, I finally came across Dickass. Anyway, finally, I'm playing Melee, and look at me. I'm kind of landing hits and shit. Look at this, I mean... What? Oh. The game just crashed. Okay, well, maybe that was like a one-time thing. I'll just boot up the game again and see if it works this time. Anyways, a little bit more of searching, and I finally found someone. Great! I'm now gonna get to play Melee again! Huh. So it just crashed again. Okay, interesting. But, that's fine. I'll just do some troubleshooting here and get right back into the game. And here we go. We already found someone. Absorb it. Did you see that? That's interesting. Okay, well... Alright, well, I mean, it's not crashing, so... I guess it's... Okay, the guy just quit out. Bad connection. Yeah, that's fair. Here, you can literally see me realizing how bad of an idea this was, even through the censoring. Anyway, I do some other shit here, but it's mostly just me realizing how bad of an idea this was and how much it just doesn't work. See, there's a thing about my laptop I didn't tell you. It's a piece of shit. It can barely even run a 25-year-old game. And this is the same fucking PC they're trying to teach me how to use After Effects on. You gotta be kidding me. Anyway, destroyed and with no more time left, I just went home and searched for maybe a solution to this. Maybe a way I could play Melee on a PC that is as bad as this laptop. I searched and searched through the internet and finally, I found something. A little mod called Diet Melee. And I mean, this mod does exactly what it says on the can. It just strips down Melee to its absolute essentials, and everything else gets tossed fucking off the window. It gets defenestrated, and all of the remaining things just get downscaled all to hell. Thankfully, while I was testing this, it seemed to actually work. With all that settled, there was only one thing left to do. Go back and play some fucking Melee.
Hello.
yeah, so I didn't forget my mic audio this time, but I'm still not going to use it most of the time because, well, it sounds like that. Also, once again, the censorship is added again because guess what? We sat at literally the exact same location. Not a joke, the exact same place. Also, you might have noticed, but I actually changed my name on Slippy to I'm on school Wi-Fi, thinking that maybe if it says that, people wouldn't disconnect in a second just because I have a bad connection. Maybe they'll be like, oh, this guy isn't on the school Wi-Fi, maybe I'll entertain him for a second. Anyway, after a bit of waiting, I finally came across a Captain Falcon player, and holy shit, you can really see the Diet Melee working. The game didn't start off too well because, well, this was my first game of Melee of the day, and also I had like, I think 5 hours of sleep max, so I know it sounds like I'm making excuses here, but genuinely, the amount outside forces can kind of influence your play, especially in games like these, is kind of insane. Anyway, after a bit of ruffling and tuffling, I side B and killed myself like a dumbass, but hey, this guy's nice, he also jumped off. Maybe he's making fun of me. Whatever, he also talented, he seems like a cool guy, whatever. After a bit of playing, I actually get to start warming up, and I even take a stock here. I'm talking too fast. There you go, I took a stock.
Oof.
I know I'm not the best commentator here, but like, just watch what's happening. We both do some stupid shit and kill ourselves. Yeah, that happens. Here's the thing though. The more and more I play this match, I realize I could probably win. Now look, I wasn't exactly on my A game here, but so wasn't this Falcon, so maybe, perhaps, I could actually take a win here, which would technically be the end of this challenge. I could fucking do this!
Hadi. Valla. Hadi. Öl. Öl. İşte bu. İşte bu.
I did it! I actually won a game over a real human being on this shitty-ass laptop that I hate. But be sure, the video isn't over yet. We still got more sets to play. Alright, well, everyone has bad games, I guess. Maybe the next one will actually win again. Okay, well, that's a no. Well, I mean, third time's the charm, you know, there's no harm in playing another game, I guess. Alright, here we go. After a bit of waiting, we're queued up against this Marth player. Now, I'm not the most experienced person against Marth, but you know, I could probably learn. Alright, absolutely no offense to the guy playing here, but he's playing like kind of a bitch. He's just kind of zoning me out and fucking poking me from all the places. I guess that's just kind of how you play Marth. Maybe I just don't like Marth players, I don't know. But perhaps me thinking that was karma because with a missed wave dash, I just fucking barrel off the stage and die. And this guy is definitely not as kind as that Captain Falcon player. He's not gonna homie stock me. I very unfortunately completely whiff a down air here, which would have been a confirmed kill, and would have at least put me in a less disadvantageous state. And after that, here I am trying to recover as this Marth tries to also do the same thing to me, but also fails. Now, while I'm still in a disadvantage, I'm at least not like a one-shot kill, and I could probably do a good combo to get some damage. Okay, but here's the problem with that. I'm on this thing. How am I gonna do a fucking combo? Anyway, after a bit of neutral, I finally get to put some damage on this guy, and it's honestly good freaking damage. I mean, this is not exactly a mango combo, but shit. He's on 74% while I'm not. So if I could kill him right now, we would actually be in a kind of even state. After a bit more of neutral, I hit him with a nasty back air that sends him way into the blast zone. Now, if I actually edge guarded it there, and maybe even wave dashed the ledge, I could have gotten the stock. But here's the thing, I'm on this thing. Anyway, even if I do let him get back on stage, he doesn't have much longer left because guess what? He's fucking dead. That's right. We're kind of even now. He didn't even touch me last stock. I can do this. Alright, after a bit of more playing, he actually got me with some pretty good damage, but here's the thing. I'm fucking good at watch this shit. And with no surprise to anyone, I lose my stock. I mean, I was almost at 200%. I think it's fucking warranted that I die. And not much later, after a bit more of neutral, I win the game. And with that, the challenge is as good as over. I mean, I won. Not only once, but twice. What else is there to do? But play one more time. As it might be very apparent, there's a bit of a change of a location here. This is not some sort of a cafe or anything, no, this is a classroom. I'm inside of a classroom. Our teacher gave us a 10-minute break and I decided, well, might as well just break out the fucking GameCube controller and play a match, right? After a bit of waiting, boom, Jigglypuff. Uh-oh, I'm not good at fighting Jigglypuff, but might as well try. And just like that, just as our break ended and our teacher arrived in the room, I won. Again. So, can I win a game of Super Smash Bros. Melee at my college campus? That is a yes. 3 times over. Honestly, y'all ain't got no fucking excuses now. If I can win 3 games of Melee at my campus with this shitty ass laptop, you can win a game of Melee too. So hey, maybe take this as inspiration to go in and practice. Anyway, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!
I'm walking lonely, got no homies, feeling like a ghost. She don't feel me anymore, she says I'm never home. I got no lights on, I'm slumped in my chair again. She never come home, she never will feel me again. I cannot differentiate a day since 2016.